Hello everyone, this is Nimish. Today we're going to review the movie Sila Samayangalil. This is also referred to as Sometimes, and this is Priyadarshan's latest movie. Priyadarshan, who is one of the most veteran and well-known directors of India, who started off in Malayalam and did movies in pretty much all languages, got very famous in Hindi as well by remaking Malayalam movies, and has also gone out and done Tamil movies every now and then. Sila Samayangalil is his latest movie with Prakash Raj that has probably made rounds of a lot of film festivals around the world, and rightly so, because this movie is unbelievably outstanding. This is the best movie of 2018 as of now for me from the Tamil film industry. It is something else, and for those of you who haven't yet watched it, this movie is available on Netflix. Otherwise, it's probably available on DVD, I'm not sure, but you need to watch this movie if you want to watch an outstanding piece of cinema. And it just makes me wonder where this Priyadarshan disappears every time. That is the main thing I want to speak about. Where does he go? Like, why is he so impulsive and so kind of overactive in his career that he announces 20 films, he makes 10 of them. 5 of them are like very random, they don't even make much sense, they're not up to mark, they're not up to quality, they may be remakes, they may be complete copies of movies or something like that. And then he makes a few which are accepted well, which is great, and then he makes once in 2 or 3 years, he suddenly gets out all the art in him and makes an amazing piece of art that India can be proud of, that the whole world can be an audience to watch such films. The last time he made such a remarkable film was with Prakash Raj. The movie was Kanchivaram, and again that is something which made me think how can one director do so many different things. You know, it's kind of eccentric, but it's seriously a crazy talent, and I honestly feel he's probably at that stage where he doesn't need to prove anything. He has his name established, he's done tons of movies, so he's also having fun with his life, and he's just making movies that he feels like making. He's making movies with actors he wants to work with, he's making fun movies, he's making movies that he doesn't care about the business of. And then, you know, maybe because of the feedback or just because people kind of start writing him off or people don't appreciate enough, he goes out there with all his passion and brings out the inner real Priyadarshan in him and makes such a movie. And I just wish that he, with such talent, would make more such movies, because not just for himself and for his recognition, but because he can deliver something to audiences that audiences really want from him. And we want such outstanding movies from him, no matter which industry he works in. And I really wish he does more of this, at least once a year, because he makes so many movies. He can make one of this a year. And these are essentially smaller films. They're smaller budgets, they take, you know, lesser time to wrap up. They're not based out of 100 locations with costume dramas and stuff. They're very regular movies that can be wrapped up. So I hope he makes more such movies, or one movie like this every year. It would be really amazing to watch. Getting back to the movie Sila Samayangalil, this movie is led by Prakash Raj, and I am actually going to pull up the names, so sorry I don't have the names yet, but because I know these actors and I have seen the lead actor in the movie Sudu Kavum, if I'm not mistaken, and his name is Ashok Selvan. Ashok Selvan, Prakash Raj and Shriya Reddy pretty much lead this cast. They are all fantastic. There are obviously a lot more famous supporting actors in this movie: MS Bhaskar, Nasser, Varun and Anjali Rao. We've seen these people in other movies a lot, especially MS Bhaskar is pretty much there in a lot of movies. He was also there in Sudu Kavum with Ashok Selvan. But anyway, getting back, this is the primary cast of this movie. There are 7 or 8 or maximum of 10 characters around which this movie revolves. This movie is based out of a day in the life of 7 people who are waiting for their HIV test results at the clinic, and what happens and how they feel and who thinks what and what is the backstory of each of them, and how they have to wait an entire day just sitting and waiting and overthinking about the situation to get their results, and how they try to get their results a little earlier by trying to help the receptionist. This is not spoilers, there's no spoilers here, but that is the basic plot. And that is very interesting because the movie is conceptualized on movies like Exam, which is an English movie which many of you might have watched, Cube, which is another movie, and a lot of these sort of survival slash escape movies that many people are stuck in one room, and you know, it's kind of like who's out next, who's out next, who's out next, kind of a thing. Like, what's the result of this person, what's the result of that person? So it's kind of like those movies. So it's definitely probably in that genre. I wouldn't say it's inspired, because there are a lot of movies like that which are sort of escape room movies or survival movies. People are stuck in one room, but this is kind of like that, and it's based in that genre, and I find those movies really thrilling and interesting. I love them. I just feel like watching those, you know, over and over again. And I watch all kinds of movies of that sort. I have watched quite a few good ones which I can't remember the names of, but I like such movies where people are in a room waiting for a result, or waiting for, you know, waiting to know what happens with the next person. So this falls in that category. It is a shorter film. It is very tightly edited. It is very well edited. It is amazingly performed. It brings out the reality of the situation and takes you into the minds of the people that are involved in the situation. It is a brilliant piece of direction, and it is so well written that till the last moment, till the titles roll, you won't know what's going to happen. And that's kind of how the movie unravels. There are twists and turns, minor ones, but until the last moment you have to watch this movie to completely enjoy it. So there might be a little dull moment for people who don't enjoy watching such movies, or people who don't like little slower movies, but definitely if you watch it till the last moment, this movie is unbelievably good, and it is just fantastic, and you are going to applaud it. And so I highly recommend this movie. Definitely the best movie as of now. It's May right now, half the year has passed, but it's definitely the best Tamil movie of 2018 right now, according to me, Sila Samayangalil, and I am going with 5 stars for this outstanding movie, which I think everyone should watch. So I hope you like this review. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and take care.